Okay, so I'm here with Dr. Mitra Ray, cell biologist, more degrees than a thermometer. I'm honoured. It's like I've seen all your stuff when I got involved in the Juice Plus company. Your videos were there; they were inspiring, and it was kind of like, for me, this lady knows exactly what she's talking about. She's singing off the same hymn sheet. She's, got more knowledge than I'll ever have. But if she's recommending this, then it must be amazing. So, can you just tell us a little bit about your story, how you got involved, and why you recommend the product?
Yeah, I was not looking for this at all. I had just kind of started a juicing regimen just because I knew I needed to get... I read just enough about health and nutrition to know that juicing was kind of in, and I started juicing myself, and it was a mess. And all I could really do realistically over time was carrots, ginger, and basically I really wanted to get more nutrition into my body. I had some serious health challenges looking back now. Back then I thought, if you asked me, I'd be like, oh, I'm cool, I'm healthy. But the reality is that I was drinking coffee at all hours of the morning. I was a slave to my research. I had stupid sleeping habits. I ate whatever was in the vending machine.
What were you studying at the time?
Cell biology. I was
okay.
Research grants from American Cancer Society, Alzheimer's research grant. I was studying degenerative diseases of all things. Meanwhile, I'm degenerating as I'm studying degenerative diseases, and I could not take traditional vitamin supplements. Whenever I tried them, they made me nauseous. But when I saw that brochure, first thing I thought, man, I should have thought of this. What the hell? Because I was juicing at home and I was using the same technology in the lab to dehydrate cells, and I just hadn't put kitchen and lab together.
Yeah.
So nobody had explained it. Most people were like, how can you put fruits and vegetables into a capsule? I totally got it. I immediately got it. And I just started taking it. I need this stuff now. I actually, to tell you the truth, did a few home experiments. I wanted to see if it would rot.
Right.
If it was like real food. So I opened it up, put it in water, and just put it on my kitchen shelf. And then I bought some very expensive vitamins, ground it up, put it in water. And of course the vitamins, nothing happened. But the Juice Plus rotted, and I said, oh, that's real food.
Have you done the porridge thing?
Yeah, and that was the other experiment.
Right.
If the enzymes are active, put it in the porridge to see if the enzymes were active, and it'll just turn it into water. So I said, okay.
So you're like Harry Potter.
Yes. And a little kitchen experimentation. I knew it was possible. I just wanted to know if they had kind of done it right. And then I was really impressed that I could take it on an empty stomach.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
And at that time, I was buying ibuprofen at Costco for my neck injury that I'd had, and I was hovering over a microscope, and I was spending hundreds of dollars I really didn't have as a scientist to go to the physical therapist and all of that. So I took it because I knew it was good nutrition. It made sense. It made good sense to me, and I was impressed I could take it on an empty stomach. So that was all good. But then I realized, my physical therapist actually realized that something's changed. She said, you're healing. What happened? And I realized, well, I haven't taken ibuprofen. And at first I was like, what am I doing different? I can't even think of what I'm doing. Those capsules? Are you kidding me? And that day I went back to my lab and I sent my assistant. Now this is 1994. Today we get fruits and vegetables, right? I sent my assistant to the library and I said, okay, I want you to look up every ingredient in this product. We're talking broccoli, spinach, because I'm getting grants from the American Cancer Society, and on all these National Institutes of Health, big foundations. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, we're looking for a cure when you can just prevent this stuff in the first place by just getting people to eat more fruits and vegetables? You're kidding me. And it was just like this awakening moment for me, and I actually had a kind of a moral dilemma. Do I keep doing what I'm doing, or do I start telling you today to eat this stuff now because it's going to help you?
So abandoning the pharmaceutical way, right?
Yeah, or even looking for a cure, just conceptually.
Yeah.
This process, the people, as scientists, we think we're going to find the cure to cancer. I don't think so. I don't think so, but I think we can help people prevent it, and I think we can help people recover from it and get beyond it by changing their lifestyle. That for sure.
Nutrition and diet.
Nutrition, diet, lifestyle. That's it, and been taking this stuff for 22 years now.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
And how many kids you got?
2.
2 kids. They've been on it obviously since the product was.
Yeah. Before egg met sperm.
yeah. They were taking it while they were swimming.
So to speak, yeah. And, you know, I see my kids, and I've seen, you know, my doctor's reaction to even how healthy my placenta was. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm getting into like gory detail here.
The viewers want to see this stuff. Well, not see it, but hear about
it. But really, I look at my kids. Honestly, we don't have family checkups and doctor's visitations because I've never had to deal with things like ear infections. I'm a terrible mom if they get sick. Maybe they get sick once in every like 3 or 4 years, and it's probably from a lot of travel and stress like that. But they don't get sick for very long, and I almost can't deal with like you're sick. What's wrong with you? I can't even deal with a fever, let alone what most kids are facing today, and it's because we've had this in their system from the get-go.
So that's amazing, and obviously children get the product for free. I want to kind of go back to when, because I'm obviously being a personal trainer, there's a lot of ego out there. I'm guessing it was the same thing in the medical profession. So what was kind of the reaction to your peers when you started to promote this product?
No, they thought I had lost my mind. They actually thought I had lost my mind because I had a really, honestly speaking, a very strong research career, and I was looking at starting my own lab, and I had, you know, published in major journals and gotten really great awards for my research. And so all of a sudden I'm leaving all that behind, and honestly I had nightmares for a while.
All right.
Like by day I was sharing Juice Plus because I was like honestly so excited about it, and I just wanted you to have it. I just wanted you on it, you know. But at night I couldn't sleep at night thinking I'm throwing away, you know, like 10 years of my life working 14, 18 hours in the lab building this career that's rocking. It's rocking, and I'm going to leave because I had this moral dilemma I couldn't live with not sharing this product. And also just I saw the error in how I was approaching. My mother had Alzheimer's. My father had 2 heart attacks. I eventually lost my parents to all this, and I just saw like here's an opportunity. I wanted to be healthy myself because I never wanted my kids to face the kind of realities I had to face, right? And I wanted other people to know that the reality we face today in healthcare. It's just because our priorities are mixed up. We buy into all these commercials, and you know, people buy into convenience. And here's this great product. It's been on the market. Well, we're up to like 40 clinical studies coming up here pretty soon. And this stuff is for real. This stuff is for real. That
was going to be my next question. So, as a personal trainer, you know, you can get a personal training qualification overnight. Some people, you know what I mean, they go on the websites and they're on discount offer. So there's a lot of PTs that are qualified that haven't really got a scientific background, and that's totally fine. You know what? That's cool. There's no issue with that for me. But that means sometimes when I discuss the scientific research, they don't really understand it. So, I mean, how good is the research from Juice Plus? I mean, I get it because of my background, and you obviously get it as well, right?
Yeah, it's as good as it gets. In fact, I would say this company has not only done a good job. See, sometimes people think, oh, well, the company's paying for the research. Well, when you take a drug, it's the drug company that did the research. They funded it, right? Who else is going to fund it, right?
And they cost millions.
But once the Juice Plus company gives grant money to, let's say, a university, then they lose control. They don't actually have any say over the outcome of the outcome of the study is the outcome of the study. Once you give the product and the placebo and the money to the university or clinic or whoever's doing the study, and these are gold standard studies. These are double-blind, placebo-controlled studies. They're as good as it gets. They can't control the outcome. Company's not like going to control the outcome of they're not going to buy out what.
But the university wouldn't put the name to that anyway, right? King's College London.
No, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, UCLA. No, it's not going to happen. So what's happening? Yale University, all these universities. When you look at who's done the research, you can't. People say you bought the research. You can't buy scientists like that. You could only give them money and give them the product, and then they study it, and then they publish whatever they publish. So we're up to like almost 40 clinical studies now. I think within a year's time we'll be done with, it's been over, I want to say 17, 18 years of clinical studies. John, you can't go out there and buy a nutritional product with clinical studies behind it like this.
Yeah, there's nothing on whey protein, really.
No, no, there
You know
isn't.
what I mean?
There's just a lot. What most people don't understand a research paper. They don't understand what it takes. They don't understand it takes a couple of years to do the study and maybe another year to actually publish the study, go through the whole peer review process. So this is not something, I cooked up.
Yeah, done overnight.
Yeah. So the credibility is really amazing from a scientific. If people who understand science, yeah, this is the real deal. There's actually raising the bar. Juice Plus is not just doing a great job showing how effective their product is by the research that they're doing, but they're raising the bar for other nutritional products, and they're going to have to live up to this new standard that this company's creating.
So just in closing, because I've never really interviewed anyone as smart as you, so just give us like the final thing on everything that you've kind of done in nutrition.
Well, it's all about ego.
You've written like 25 books.
Not quite 25. I have written a few books, but here's the thing: it's when you don't know what optimal health is, then we're kind of all narcissistic in some ways, and we just think, oh, we're doing pretty well, we're doing great, I eat well enough. You can get kind of like, some people are very very good. They get, I get it, I need fruits and vegetables, get me this stuff now. But sometimes people go, no, I already eat well. I'm going to tell you, it's so hard to eat well in today's world. It's almost impossible, because people have no idea how many servings and the variety of fruits and vegetables you need, because we live on a polluted planet, so our nutritional requirements keep going up, but the soil is going down the hill, and the quality of our produce is going down the hill. The broccoli today is not the same as broccoli 50 years ago. Yeah. So for me, understanding all that, I'm just so glad somebody has made this convenient for me, because I actually now, today, not back in the day, but today I eat really well because of what this product has done to change my taste buds over time.
The catalyst effect.
It has been an amazing catalyst for changing my diet over time, but I can't eat as well as to get the same nutrition as these products. So if you're somebody who gets it, who understands optimal health, and wants to even explore what optimal health looks like, instead of just, I'm getting through the day kind of thing. If you're kind of like okay with getting through the day, this is not for you.
So there might be some PTs, some fitness trainers watching this. I mean, why would you recommend that they have a look at this opportunity and they look at the products?
Well, if you look at it as a PT, I work out at the gym 3 days a week, and I also do yoga, and I work out pretty hard when I go to the gym, and I'm almost 52 now, and my personal trainer looks at me, and I know how much he wants to work with me, because A, I can put in the effort because I got the Juice Plus behind me, and I'm into it, and B, I look at what do we want? We want to be strong, right? Yeah. My bone I just did a DEXA scan, and literally the guy, he was trying to preach me about taking calcium supplements, and I just wanted to say, wait till you get my results before you talk to me. And literally my results came back, and they wrote all over the test, wow, you have the bones of a 20-year-old, this.
Cool.
So my bone density, my muscle density, I know how strong I am. Yeah. I do 50 push-ups right now.
Cool, let's see it. Let's do it.
So I just know I'm stronger today, and certainly my bone density is probably, I hate to say it, stronger than when I was in my 20s, Wow. My muscle density, my bone density, and I'm not like you. I'm not a personal trainer or anything. I'm just somebody who tries to kind of keep it all together, exercise-wise. And I'm stronger today than I was in my 20s.
Great. I think that's it. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cool.